Hey everybody, piston wrench cycle. I wanted to give you the part 2 video of the cowl. So I had the lower cowl has been put in, seam sealed. I'll show pictures of that in this video, as you can see behind me. See, yeah, right there. I have the upper cowl all in place. It's been interesting. It's been fun. I'm going to flip the camera around for you guys so you can see what I've got done and where I'm going to be at. I'm going to start welding today. I'm probably going to show you a couple welds, and then I will probably pause the camera because watching weld 30 or 40 spot welds is not entertaining. But I want to show you the finished product. I'm going to get this going today. So let me flip your camera for you. Okay, that's where we're at. Everything lines up really good. If you've seen the previous videos, everything underneath seam sealed. I did grind those holes out. Everything looks good up here along the window, where the window seal will go, the windshield. I didn't know how to get these the lower cowl has to weld to this on the bottom as well. So I took self-tapping screws beside every hole that I made, as you can see, and I pulled that up, all the way down through here as my holes. And what I'll do then is just take these out and fill the tops. I mean, I can actually butt weld both holes, I guess, if I have to, which won't bother me. So, but I did pour a whole bucket of water down the cowl, and as you can see, everything went in the buckets. Nothing went inside the floor. It's very, very dirty. It looked really nice, but I will sweep all that out again. Again, I might have to work some of this in. I'm just going to go real slow. I'm going to make sure I get clamps nice and tight on this, but you can see the holes are lined up really well. Okay, and the windshield wipers are actually centered. This turned out better than I expected. Again, I got all these skills, so I was worried about it. Haha. Okay, and then I'm also, when I'm done with that, I know it's weld through primer, but I bought some of this Samurai 2-part epoxy primer. I'm gonna try it. I ordered one. They sent me 2 bottles, and they said, "Hey, good luck on your channel." So that was kind of nice. I wanted an epoxy primer and a can. You can see down through there. I don't know if you can see that or not without getting a good glare. You can see the lower cowl's been rust encapsulated as well, and obviously when we paint this, the primer's going to get in there as well, so no big deal. But I'm going to get the camera set up. I'm going to show you me welding a little bit, and yeah, we'll get her welded and start at it, and then we should be done. The next step after this, obviously, after I get this primed, I actually have a meeting today with the painter. I have some questions about some metal that I'm getting sandblasted, but we're gonna probably do this, and then that over there that's hiding, I really would like to get that in here, kind of get it running before it gets fully painted, so I don't have to take it in and out. So, all right, I'm gonna set the camera up and give you guys a bird's eye view. Here we go, 1 second. All right. I don't have my mics today, so hopefully you guys can hear. But again, I'm just gonna go real slow and hit these in the front, and then I'll come up. I'm gonna work from the middle out, okay? That's the plan anyway. So I'm gonna get inside so I get better access to the middle. So don't laugh if I fall. You see me? All right. I need this a little tighter. Man, it looks good. All my holes line up. All right, here we go. I am not a welder, but it's working. And that's what matters, right? I kind of like using these, to be honest. Ouch. Yep, got me. Welding in Crocs. I tried to tell them, don't weld in Crocs. But I never listened. Okay. Up here was where I was a little nervous to try to do this because it's. Let's make sure we don't get something burning. Let's see. I need another clamp. This will work. slow that down a little bit. I don't think I can actually. So I just need to go a little faster. I think that's what it is. I mean, if it holds, is it a bad thing? I'll come back and check some of these. Right now I'm just trying to get myself some connections. Okay. I mean, it looks good. We'll have to grind them out. I'll show you a close-up here. Again, I am not a welder. I've learned so much. The goal is just for me not to catch something on fire. I'm also going to turn my heat down a little bit. Turn the heat down a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I'm making too much piles. I'm not comfortable with all the piles I'm making. How thick the weld is. Again, we'll see how this one does. It seems to be okay. Boy, that seam sealer gets hot. It stinks. It stinks. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try one more of these, and then I'm going to finish this, and I'll come back and show you. Before I sand it, I want you to see how awesome my welds look. Little hole on that one, but it's fixed. This one's kind of deep, so I might have to come back and re-screw in a self-tapper on that bad boy. But, okay. I'm going to hit pause, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, we got it done. A lot of welds, but I wanted to show you guys the status, and I think oh, well, I know it'll clean up. So actually these are like the self-tapping locations that I did all across. It's just dirt, but she's in there. Okay, there's 2 on top because I did the self-tapping, as I mentioned. But really, I just gotta, these fit, lined up perfect. The part itself needs some adjustment, but you can see where my line was. But these don't, that's gotta get bent down, if you can see that. So we'll work that out a little bit. Fits in there good. I have the original ones, but they are, it's pretty beat up. But I use it as a template, so watch. I got to drill a hole in it. So I mean, we stick that thing in there like that. Obviously it got bent up, but I left my line, as you can see right here. So I got to drill this hole in there. I believe it's for this fender flap, but it's kind of wonky. And I'm not showing you what I'm doing. But it's going to go there. Lines up really good, like I said. This one I just laid in as well. It lines up even better, to be honest. But like I said, that's pretty squared in the windshield wiper motor. So I'm debating though if these edges, do I seam seal this? If you guys have, anybody that's watched my channel has done one of these, I'll have to ask some of the guys that I watch. I know Barry's done this like 700 times, but I might have to ask him. He's from Joe Daddy Garage. So, but again, do I seam seal this? I guess in the front too, I mean, there might have been some on it from the factory a long time ago, but that is the point of that, is water goes in there, rushes, comes out right through here and on down, splash guards. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. That was a lot of work, but I mean, it looks pretty straight. The holes line up really well. I thought about putting the hood up here and checking the alignment, but I don't have the hood latches. They're over here, painted out of the way, if you can see that. So again, overall, I got to grind these down. I'm not going to bore you with that, but I'll grind those down, and I'll maybe take a picture and add it to the end of this video, or at some point I'll show you what it looks like though. But I kind of want to give you part 2, but you know, these corners I had to really work a little bit, and there's still some braze underneath there, and the weld doesn't like it. And I'm not sure how I feel about the weld what is that, weld through primer. Man, it causes a lot of splatter. I mean, I know I can't weld very well, but I thought I was better than this, because the floor welds don't look like that at all. And I don't know, maybe I didn't have my settings right, but I actually had my settings wire speed as slow as it would go, and the heat as soft as it would go. So I don't know, but like I said, it's holding. It's not going anywhere. I got some epoxy primer I'm going to put on this when it's ready, and that way it matches the rest of the car with epoxy primer. But again, hope you guys are liking my videos. If you get a chance, like, subscribe. I'm going to try to get K-Dog in here some more. She's busy. So her basketball started and schoolwork, and she made me buy a tripod so I could continue making videos. So tell me how you guys think of that. Do they look all right? And I did not have my mic. The last video I had my mic, so I apologize. I forgot I had a mic. So again, once this is done, we're going, like I said, finish this. Going to get it all ground down, and then we're going to start potentially working on the motor, putting that in here. I haven't talked too much about it. It's in one of my earlier ones, but it's just a little 289. But we think it's been, we didn't take it down to the cam, but it's got a electronic ignition, double roller timing chain. I am taking power steering out of that one, so I may have to reroute my lines that I made. A lot of the stuff I used was already in the car. I just bought the stuff to make it look pretty. But I did clean that fan up. In an earlier video, you'll see that fan. It didn't look like that. So, okay. I think I'm going to go in and get some dinner. Hopefully my painter guy shows up so we can talk. And appreciate the support.